I have the honor of being with the beautiful Mikel Cressman here today. And Lauren, you've been in your new home now for 2 weeks, yeah?
Yep.
And the home was built in 1943, if I remember.
41.
Or no, 1950. It was up 1941.
41.
And it had been updated before you guys bought it, but you have just done your own little touch to the front. It was just kind of this plain beige, kind of painted and stuccoed all over the front. So we just had tan and a dark blue, and that's it.
Yep.
And in 2 weeks, you've just really made it charming and delightful out front. You're an art teacher and an artist, and I think you have an eye that some people don't have. So talk to us how you made those decisions.
So I wanted a blue for the door that would match with the green of the shed. That was a lighter green, which I was really excited about. And I actually went on to bear.com, the paint.
Okay.
And they will show you colors that match, and I knew I wanted a blue, so they'll go with like complementary colors or things that go with it. Okay. So I just typed in the color that we picked for the shed, and it brought up different palettes that I could pick from.
Okay.
So there was a darker green, that's the one we picked for the shutters, and then the lighter blue that I picked for the door.
Okay.
That all kind of went with it.
Well, and did you paint them by brush, by spraying the door? What did
the door and the shutters I did by roller, just the small detail roller.
Okay. So. And give us an idea of cost. So you did 3 windows with shutters, right?
So that was probably $200, I think, for everything.
And what store did you buy them at?
Home Depot.
Okay, so 3 windows, $200, and then what do you think you spent on paint and supplies?
And then just for the door and the paintbrush for that was probably only $50.
Okay.
So like $250 for shutters and door.
To add some real pop of color and charm to your home. And then you've also added a side fence, which you kind of did quite creatively also. Let's look at this fence. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, so that was really fun. I bought all that stuff from Home Depot as well. They just delivered it. And that ended up only being $600 for the whole side fence. It's 22 feet.
22 feet. So. That's and it was installed a little bit differently. So and you had a name for it. What was it called?
Yeah, it's called a WamBam fence post.
Well, there you go. Let's go take a look.
We bought brackets that hook to the wall.
Okay.
And then you just slide your posts in here. So this was an 8-foot piece.
Okay.
And then we bought 3 WamBam that come with the cover, and then the metal pole that goes into the ground. So you sledgehammer the pole that goes into the ground, and then you put a cover over top. And then you just bracket everything to that.
Okay. And then you attached it over here to the other fence that way.
And then Michael jimmy rigged this with zip ties. We had a tiny bit of a gap.
Into the tree. Okay.
Yeah, so we had a tiny bit of a gap with the cement from our neighbors, so he zip tied that.
Ingenious.
Together.
And we keep Booker from getting out of the backyard when you let him play back there, and keeps him safe. And there's the shed. Everything just kind of ties together. What's the next project, Lauren?
We're wanting next spring to redo the yard and xeriscaping, and then put in a back door with a doggy door.
Beautiful. Thanks so much for your time today. It's lovely. See you, Booker.